for Rajma, this is your basic tarka. Like I said, you could throw anything in there. It's similar to what she did. In the spinach, you put a lot more ginger. So here we go. We're starting with the ghee. And what are we going to put in next? Thank you. Thank you. So it's going to sizzle.
See that?
It's really hot. Some people start, like Goga started with ginger, and I'm starting with the onions, right? And I need a spoon to stir. Now, you know, it's coated with the ghee and everything, and now we can add the ginger and garlic. So we don't put it directly in there because it sticks to the pan. So this is ginger.
Fresh ginger.
Fresh ginger, about an inch, like if you're making it for your family, probably a good size inch. Rajma, everybody loves it. Even my kids who like only American food will actually eat this. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna mix this up a little bit. Some people even put onions at this point because again it draws out the water, cooks the onions faster, right? So you can now, but you know, I don't feel like it right now. But it's very easy cooking is what I want to show. It's just, I don't like that because then it'll burn. So then what we do is we're gonna we'll add the salt. It's not browning as nicely as and it's gonna scour the pan a little bit, right? And then we'll add our turmeric.
No. Okay, turmeric
And
you have seen everywhere, you know, that it is the answer to prevent Alzheimer's, okay? And there's a lot of curcumin being sold as capsules and everything. Now, you
can use crushed tomatoes as well as tomato paste.
In place of fresh tomatoes.
In place of fresh tomatoes. And cook down until it releases all that ghee that I put in there. It'll start floating a little bit, oozing out. And it takes about 20 minutes. So what women do is they make a whole bunch, put it in little ice cube trays, freeze it, come home from work, throw it in the pan, and then throw whatever vegetable they want. Rajma, zucchini, cauliflower, pumpkin, whatever you want to cook that day. This is it. This is your onion tomato tarka. Okay? And so we're not going to wait that long. Come from Mexico, I found out during my research, to India. They did come from Mexico.
Mexico to India. So
the red bean, the kidney beans came from Mexico to India, probably, you know, whatever. Yeah. Moscow or Columbus or somebody. So I soaked them overnight. I've cooked them without soaking them. Just takes a lot longer in the pressure cooker. Right? So once they're drained, then I add this to this and add a bunch of water. I'm not gonna because it's not ready.
Yeah.
Right? So once it's ready, and then you add that and you're good to go. And I didn't add any chili powder because you can add an inch or two of this depending on how spicy you like it. Take the seeds out if you don't want it too spicy. Vitamin C, you want to have it, right? Or you can add your red, or sometimes I add the I always add black pepper and everything because it's a good combination with the turmeric. And my mom likes to put those pizza peppers, you know, those little flakes, because she doesn't trust powder. I don't know what's in there, so I didn't make it. I'm not gonna put it in there.
It's good that you don't use it. You never know what's in it.
Oh, thank you. Black pepper. Yes, it will. Yeah.
It will.
Okay, so now.
I just needed to see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's cooking, and it'll turn darker. And depending on how much tomato you put in, whatever. So now, since it's not cooked, at this point, I will put this in here because if you hadn't boiled it already separately,
Cooking forever.
yeah. If you had boiled it, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
You could just add this to this. This is just soaked.
Yeah.
So since it's just soaked and not cooked, I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna pretend that this is a pressure cooker. Okay. And I'm gonna add water. And put it on pressure cooker for about 20 minutes because it's soaked. If you didn't soak it, probably about 45 minutes under pressure, right? And after that, you just give it a stir, throw some cilantro and a little garam masala, which my mom's gonna demonstrate how to make that, okay? and then you're done. And I've already done this process in the pressure cooker in the bag in the morning while some of you were coming in. And I didn't even bother to fry it in the ghee. I just dumped everything in there. And you could do it in a slow cooker in the morning. You can just dump everything in the slow cooker, and by the evening you'll have the same dish, and including the ghee. You have to put the ghee in there. You got a masala to the rajma to give it that extra bit of flavor, and it also acts. It thickens up the coriander powder, thickens up the gravy.